everybody, and welcome to the Wealthy Lala Show with myself, Laurie Laursen. Okay, today is episode 228. What's it like where you are today? We have a bit of overcast, and we've had a little bit of rain today, and I think we're supposed to be getting some more. Our trees look lovely, nice and green. I see the birds flying. I was just talking to a fella who's in Utah, actually, and he said that in the mountains close to where he is, they are still getting snow. He said it's very interesting. They actually feel that they may not actually lose the snow this summer where they're at. Yeah. Like he actually lives down in the valley a little bit, so they're getting more rain than snow. But he said on the mountains there's actually snow. So definitely, you wonder, changing the weather. Yeah. So today is, Wednesday when I usually do a mini reading. So I pulled out some cards and I was going to shuffle them during the show, have everybody kind of sort of set your intention or your question of what you'd like to know. And then two cards fell out. And so I asked the cards, were they just for me or were they for everybody? And I got they were for everybody, including me. So that is what we are going to do, is we're going to actually look at these cards. So there's two cards, and it's from the deck Mystical Wisdom card deck, written by Gaye Guthrie. And the two cards that fell out are Go with the Flow, Let Things Happen, and Angel of Miracles, Open Your Heart and Expect a Miracle. I like it. Okay, so let's see what this one. So Go with the Flow. The magic of the universe knows what you desire and wants to deliver the best outcome for you. So let go, step aside, and accept help from others. Sometimes people become used to resistance and struggle. Oh my gosh, true story. Everyone accepts this as a part of how life is supposed to be. When you relax and go with the flow and let go of the situation, you will see how amazing the results will be. It will be more favorable than you anticipated. So yeah, and so it has a mantra here if you want to use this for the day. It says, I accept help from others. And so allow that also to be accepting help from the universe and source, angels, guides, God, not just from other people as physical beings, but are you willing to let yourself let go and receive help from others? And if it's something that you struggle with, just ask for it. Say, universe, show me how I can have more ease with this. Show me the way. And yeah, just that. Okay, the second card, Angel of Miracles. These are such beautiful cards. Josephine Wall is an artist. If you go Google her, just Josephine Wall, her images, to me, they're just simply stunning. So, I seem to be struggling here finding the card. Where is it? I would think that it would be before. Oh, there it is. Okay. Angel of Miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. Angels shine a divine light of intelligence, made of the highest and purest of the Holy Spirit. Angels bestow gifts and miracles upon you, appearing in many forms: a bird, a butterfly, an animal, or the brightest and only flower in blossom. When coincidences, or as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, incidences that coincide, synchronicities and miracles start to happen in your life, you know that the angels are with you. The angels assist and guide you during life changes or challenges, comforting you to the next stage of your journey. Anything is possible with angels, so you can expect a positive outcome knowing that the angels have heard your prayers. So this mantra is I believe in miracles. So, what's popping into my head as I talk about these cards and us allowing ourselves, excuse me, it makes me think of something that Dr. Joe Dispenza talked about again in one of his, it was one of the online things that I signed up with him. And what I loved about this was that it gave me a sense of possibilities beyond possibilities. So, how usually we see something as, well, we either have a choice to stay at this job or leave this job, or stay in this relationship or be in this relationship, or usually we just see one or the other, okay, when it comes to a situation. Now, what I loved is when I heard Dr. Joe Dispenza say, like, remember at the circus when you'd walk into like a circle of mirrors? And so you look around you and you see you like in the immediate mirrors, but then it's all reflected and reflected and reflected. That he likened that to seeing that there are that many possibilities for anything that we desire out there. And so if there is something that you're asking for in your life, okay, that you've really been just can't let go of, stressing over, worrying over, and you're struggling to let go and let things happen. When I get in that situation, and I have been with the way my knee has been this last couple weeks, that what I love to do is I imagine myself sort of sitting in that circle of mirrors, and I look around at all the possibilities. So it gives me that sense of possibility, knowing that there's that many possibilities. And that's also light for me. So I may not know what all the possibilities are, but I have the awareness, I have the sense, I have the intuitive hit that there is more than just what I'm aware of, okay? And then I'll sit in there and allow that energy to sort of contribute. So just do this right now with yourself, okay? So that situation that's got you worked up or stressed out or, uptight, okay? So imagine yourself walking into this circle of mirrors and you see you all over the place, and everywhere you look, you see even more and even more and even more and even more and even more, okay? Now, allow yourself to know that there is more possibilities than you are aware of for this particular situation, even if it doesn't feel like it. And if I walk into something like this and I don't feel hopeful about it, I just say, okay, universe, source, God, divine, can you show me that there's other possibilities here? Can you assist me in being open to something other than only what I know or have decided? And just allow that to kind of sink into your world and your body. And again, just open your eyes and, or close them, however you're seeing this, and look around and see again all the mirrors and all the possibilities. Now, with what you're struggling for and what you would like to have ease with, this is where I want you to tap into your light and heavy and what's true for you, your intuition, and ask, is this what I desire? Is this available to me? So for me, I have been asking, with regards to, my body in general and my knee, is this available to me? Is ease with this available to me? A healing or ease or whatever question you want to ask, is this available to me? Now, I get that as light in my world for me, okay? So then look around again at all these possibilities and know that maybe it's only one, but it's one possibility that what you're asking for is possible. So allow yourself to have that, okay? Just look around, allow yourself to perceive that there is that one possibility. Now, for me, I find that knowing that there's just one in the maybe hundreds that I'm seeing around me, it just makes such a huge difference, okay? And allow yourself to receive that. Now, I know when I talked on yesterday's show, I read that little Facebook post about the one woman whose son just manifests things like crazy into his life. So, so there, what I'm aware of in his world with regards to manifesting these things in his life is that there is no question in his world that there is a possibility out there for him. So if he was going to be standing in these mirrors, he would know that that possibility was in one of these mirrors for him, 1 or 10 or 100. But he would know that it was there, and he would know that that possibility is coming to him, and he would be willing to receive it. So there is a receiving that you want to let yourself have with regards to anything that you desire. You know, am I willing to let myself receive having ease with my body? I wasn't before. Depends on the day. I notice sometimes when I ask. And so, truth, am I willing to receive it? And I get a yes. So, and what I'm getting for me with these cards is go with the flow, let things happen. Like, I may be willing to receive it, and there may be a little bit more that I need to work through to get to receiving it. And, you know, like I talked about yesterday, you know, when we're asking for something, like I'm asking for freedom with my body, I'm asking for relief with my body. Well, surrendering to what is going on in my body is what actually is going to create that. And I know that. Now, I'm not saying it ain't hard sometimes. Okay. And you know, yesterday I actually chose to do 3 different meditations. That's the most I've ever done in one day. Usually I just do one, maybe the odd second one. But I chose 3 yesterday, 3 different kinds. One where I just sat with a beautiful healing music that I listened to from YouTube with my eyes closed and tapped into my body. And then I did a different one, a generous present moment one with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And then I did a box meditation. So like moving into a new box of what it would feel like for me, what I would feel like if my body was the way I desired it right now. And so it was really interesting because I did that. I noticed my body eased up. I noticed I had a better sleep last night. And when I woke up this morning and did my meditation this morning, I struggled a little bit with the meditation. And what I realized was that I became so aware yesterday that that space and ease and the freedom and the joy with my body is possible, that it kind of freaked me out a little bit. You know, I have been used to being sick or being ill or being, physically hurting, that, oh my God, what would it be like if my life was ease? Like, imagine if anything that was a problem was no longer a problem in my life, right? So imagine that. Imagine if there, like, all of a sudden, boom, my body was completely healthy. Would I truly be able to receive that? You know, what if everything in my relationships were all, great? And the ones that aren't great, they just don't come around. So really what's in my environment is awesome. You know, would I be willing to receive it? Now, I was just inspired to pick up the card deck again, and I pulled one more card, and it says Legends, learn from those who inspire you. And you know what I'm getting with that card is when you're struggling, look around at the people who do receive it, who do receive wealth, health, ease with relationships in their lives, and all of that, and allow yourself to ask, what would it take to duplicate and what they have in their life for me? Like, what would it take? So, like, say if you're looking at someone like Oprah, you don't want to duplicate her life because her life is her life, but what would it take to duplicate, and you can even ask to outcreate her life and everything that contributes to you. Sorry, I got another silly text. I thought I had my volume off on my phone. But ask, what would it take to duplicate and outcreate and a life like the energies that Oprah has in her life that are congruent with me? And then, and fit in the name of whoever, you're like, whoever that would be, okay? Wayne Dyer when he was alive, Louise Hay, whoever the person would be for you, Dr. Joe Dispenza, what would it take for me to duplicate and outcreate the energies that Dr. Joe Dispenza has in his life, with his, or that are congruent with me, the ones that are congruent with me, and really know, like, you want the ones that are congruent with you. So anyways, I'll just quickly read. You have the opportunity to raise to great heights. Listen, learn, and gain insight from whose path you wish to follow. So gather information, do some research. And so just the mantra, I gather inspiration, strength, and insight from true legends. So whoever's a legend for you, what would it take to duplicate and outcreate whatever blank has in my life that's congruent with me? That's congruent with me, my life, my living, and my reality and my body. God, I can't believe it. We went to 17 minutes today. I tell you. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. And thanks again so much for tuning in. If you do feel inspired, please share. And if you want to reach out for a Hey LaLa question, email thewealthylala@gmail.com or send me a message on